And welcome back for Game 4 of 4 at the Ontario Soccer Centre. It's the Seneca Sting taking on the St. Clair Saints. Quarterfinal matchup. This will round out the quarterfinals. If you're just tuning in with us, it's been an exceptional day of soccer. Got it all started off at 10 a.m. this morning. Been a long day. And after this game, we will pick back up coverage of the OCAA Men's Soccer Championship on Friday. Once again, as our lovely camera crew working on keeping our cameras clean, so you at home are able to see the action. My name is Zach Benoit. I'll be providing you with the color and play-by-play today for this matchup. And we are underway. Here we go. The Seneca Sting taking on St. Clair Saints. Provincial quarterfinals round. And this will close out that round as we head towards the semis following this. And quickly the Saints taking on aggression here. Trying to get something going down in the corner right there. They're trying to get something going. Cross into the middle. No one's going to be there. So headed out of play. Out of danger. It was Zayn Nazam trying to get in the box there for St. Clair. Once again, St. Clair pressuring. Unable to get anything going, though. Musa Nazam. Brother right there of Zayn Nazam. It's been a rainy day all day long, and why would we change that here? Mother Nature says continue on with the rain. So we push through to provide you with coverage of the OCAA Championship. Heavy pressure. Players still down there for Seneca, as St. Clair is going to try to make a push up here. But no, Seneca retakes possession. Looking for something here. Just at the top of the 18-yard box. And out of play. Throw in here for Seneca. It'll be Atif Ali throwing it in. And he wins it right back. Seneca really just trying to push some pressure here. Get out to an early 1-0 lead, but back line holding strong for St. Clair. And towards the middle of the box, but no. Misplayed, but another defender there to help. Got that one clear, but at midfield gets cut off once again by Seneca. A good opportunity, not going to amount to anything on once again a great defensive play by St. Clair's back line, holding strong. And get another shot here from behind the net. Trying to mount an attack here on the right side. They have an opening. Pass to the middle, not going to connect. Seneca still just trying to get something going. And foul called. And the rain just keeps on falling heavier and heavier, making it very difficult. You know, the elements, they play a big factor. Makes it harder for these players to keep control of the ball and goalies to hold on to the ball. Just because once it gets slipperier, try saying that 10 times fast. It's tough for players and goalies to really do anything with the ball. As well as we're playing on turf. So the water gets to a shot on net. And a nice save. Really back and forth action we've had here. Good chances from both sides. And it's kind of been the theme today. Defense has been strong. Not really allowing too much to happen. And the majority of the games, it's just been a feeling out process, just kind of getting to an understanding of how the other team is going to approach the game. Wind's picking up. Rain blowing even harder now. Conversation right there between the ref and Francisco Thomas Zero. He was just talking with the ref about calls, and the ref saying, "I got your back, but you gotta talk to me a little bit more in a nicer tone." And very understanding there. We have umbrellas, jackets, everything out here as the rain comes down harder and harder. I, once again, did not prepare for the weather, and I just have a sweater and a vest. But we'll discuss my fashion tips later on in the broadcast. Right now, we got to focus on a soccer game. I believe it'll be a corner kick. Both teams, like I said, it's just kind of a feeling out process here in the first 10 minutes. Just trying to see who will make the first mistake and try to jump on that. Out of play, I believe that's going to go the way of Seneca. Nope, towards St. Clair is what the ref points to. And let me tell you, I have one umbrella. It's very hard to block all the rain coming, hitting me in the face. I've begun to tunnel here as we continue the broadcast, provide you some good old soccer here in Vaughan, Ontario, at the Ontario Soccer Centre. St. Clair trying to mount an attack, but Seneca shutting everything down. Trying to get some angles, you know, around the field. Playing around the backfield still is Seneca. Don't want to give up too much here, especially early on. trying to mount another attack here. Are the Sting. This time going up the middle, but St. Clair shutting it down. Back and forth we go with these two teams. As like I said, it's the final match of day number 1 of the OCAA Men's Soccer Championship. I'm getting flashbacks to last year's Humber Hawks home opener with all this rain and wind. Good challenge on there by the Sting. They continue to try to mount something here. Another good attempt to the middle, but called offside. But what a good play it was. That was Adam Othman trying to make that play up the side. Player down on the field there. I believe that is Othman again. Oh, excuse me, it's actually Steven Janicek. Looks like he'll get up and he'll be okay. Just in the 12-minute mark. I've constructed myself a little bat cave over here with all the umbrellas. I am perfectly locked in. A little bit difficult, but we'll do our best to provide you with the best. As the wind is not being my friend right now. Seneca mounting an attack shot on net. Great save by the keeper. And we're still tied 0 apiece. These two teams working hard. They want to get the extra edge. Winner of this will go on and take on the George Brown Huskies, who just won in penalty kicks against the Conestoga Condors. Wind continuing to go crazy. And it's a struggle bus here up in the broadcast booth. And I've lost my notes. They're all getting wet, so we gotta put it in the pocket. As dual hand setup here for the umbrellas. As I try to protect the table. Good chance here, but cleared out. Player is down for the side of St. Clair. Rain keeps falling. Wind keeps blowing, and we keep playing soccer here. And these two teams, last game of day number 1. It's been a battle all day long between teams. And these two, they want to get their playoffs off on the right track. Shot on net, but grabbed and saved. Another chance here for Seneca, trying to mount another attack. And just kicked off the back of a defender, and he goes down to the ground. Hopefully he'll be okay. Clair still down. Still down. It looks like it got a lot of him on the back. Hopefully he'll be okay. Can't see a number. He'll come off the field. And obviously safety, you know, the number 1 priority here. Two players shake hands. Good sign of sportsmanship right there. Atif Ali was the one. And it was number 4 for the side of St. Clair. Paulo Deva. He was the one that went down, but good to see him back up and in the game, and we're back in action. Just closing in on the 19th minute of the first half. My name is Zach Benoit. We have been fighting the elements here to provide you some coverage of the OCAA Men's Soccer Championship. Already today, the Humber Hawks won, advancing to the winter semifinals, as well as the Fanshawe Falcons and the George Brown Huskies. Winner of this game will go on and take on the George Brown Huskies on Friday, where we have Fanshawe versus Humber, as well as, like I said, the winner of this taking on the Huskies. So 2 more games that are going to be top notch. Another shot onto the net, gets saved. Cleared all the way downfield. No call, a lot of contact. But the ref just saw all ball, says play on. Maintaining control here are the Sting. Playing just a good passing game, working the ball around the field. Trying to go march and attack here on the right side. No. We've been treated to a good 4th and final game on day number 1. contest on the far side of the field there, won by the Sting. And it looks like, yep, there was a foul, and it will be called. And it'll be the Saints' ball as they try to advance up the field quickly, but just to shut it down right there. The Sting, so they retreat back. And it just seems every time St. Clair tries to go up the field, Seneca is just crashing on them, not allowing any positioning. Phenomenal job just keeping the pressure on here is Seneca. Just go to that GoPro shot behind the net. See the keeper doing a couple jumps trying to stay warm. Just gets a little bit cold when you're standing out there. I know sitting up here in the broadcast booth, it's a little bit chilly as well, but got to do what you got to do for the OCAA championship. There it is. Cleared out. St. Clair maintaining possessions now, trying to go round up an attack. Trying to get that pass up, just too much power. Goes all the way to the back line there to Seneca. And they're just going to pass it amongst one another. I believe that hit off his face. Hope he's going to be okay. Looks like he's fine. A little dazed and winded. If that hit me, I might have been on the ground. Just rolling in pain, but he takes it like a champion. Again, more impressed that he's still standing. But play continues. And Seneca taking advantage here. Inside the box, cross to the middle. And falling down, kicking it out was the center back for St. Clair, doing a phenomenal job. Another one to the middle. Nobody's there. It'll just roll to the other side. A lot of room for a cross. He's going to fake it, cut to the front. Going down to the baseline. No call by the ref. It'll be a goal kick. And if you're just tuning in, this is the final game of the day. St. Clair versus Seneca. It's been a thrilling day of soccer indeed. The weather trying to put a damper on that, but that's not stopping us. Big call down there. Looks like he caught the foot. Trying to plead his case there. Trying to plead his case. Seneca playing a good game right now. Just working the ball around the field, trying to get some open lanes. Got some good looks here to try to generate some offense. Play keeps on going, no calls. Heavy contact in the middle. It'll be St. Clair's ball. And the elements just continue to play factors here. Nice pass. Seneca has a chance to the middle, in the box, wide open, shot on, too far to the left. It was a dynamic passing play from Seneca, but unfortunately just falling a little bit short. And a booming kick all the way to midfield. Intercepted by Seneca, and they've just maintained pressure. No call. So St. Clair will just take control and try to advance up the field. Called Seneca soccer ball. Trying to find an opening here is Seneca. Working it around that backfield. Just kind of waiting for St. Clair to bite. They want to kind of draw them out, get some open looks, get some good lanes, and just generate a good play to score the go-ahead goal. We're over halfway done this first half, the 28th minute. The chip shot, and there's a little bit of confusion whether he was offside or not, but ref doesn't say anything, so the ball just kind of rolls slowly to the goaltender. Pushing up the field, not going to be able to get anything. And it's just been defense. That's been the story of the day so far between all of the games. They've all been kind of just defensive heavy, and it's once the first team makes that mistake, that's when a goal is scored. So far, neither team really making any mistake. Heavy contest right there. A lot of hostility and arguments going on here with the ref. Rain now just coming in waves down onto the field. Test on the outside, player down, no call. Trying to find an opening, not gonna happen. And holding strong still. Defense is looking top notch for both of these squads. First minute now of the first half. Team's trying to get an opening here. Playing a slow game. Seneca, heavy congestion. talking to the players, trying to keep everything as good as he can. And almost another good attempt, but unfortunately just getting in the way from him there. Picking up here at the Ontario Soccer Centre in Vaughan, Ontario. The Seneca Sting try to generate something here. They've really kind of had control of this first half. No mistakes between the sides. Umbrellas flying everywhere. We have it all here on HSN. Players going up now. Another good interception by Seneca as they try to get something going here. Up the sideline now. Battle for it on the line. Taken away once again. Seneca really just pushing the offense here. Could this be the turning point? It's a battle, but no, ball gets taken away. St. Clair is able to clear it, but doesn't go that far. The wind is really killing the ball. Players wanting a call. Cross into the box, but a great defensive play to dive and head that one out of trouble. Big body, but doesn't matter. Seneca continues to hold possession. They've been looking poised to try to strike here. Into the box. 1-2 play, quick hit. No. Deflected off of a defender and out of play. Quite possibly right there, the best chance that the Seneca Sting have had all night. Getting in the box and just doing damage. Now we're going to go to the corner here. 35 minutes. 10 more remaining here in the first half. It's been a showstopper to say the least between these two. Both teams wanting to come away here with a victory. Continuing the pressure, St. Clair trying to get out of the zone. They do indeed, but it just goes right to the back line there for Seneca and maintain control once again. Cold bodies everywhere you look. It's this lovely October Ontario weather. Nobody able really to just kind of get an edge here. Seneca was the team that's been in control, but shutting it down has been the defense for St. Clair. to get another good look here is Seneca. It's been a battle so far. Battle up the left side continues. Trying to cross into the box, unable to get some room. Beats his defender. Whistle blown. Whistle blown call and a free kick issued to the side of the Sting. Wind's picking up. My hand warmers have gone cold, and it's okay. As we fight, scratch our way towards the end of day one. Weather not playing our favor right now. These two teams battling in the elements. The wind, the rain. It's just a test of who is stronger here in Vaughan, Ontario at the OSA. Just outside the 18-yard box, not able to get anything going. They're going to back play it here towards midfield to try to reset the play. Just don't do justice to how hard the wind is actually blowing here. You can kind of see the rain just being pushed around in every direction. It's not heavy, it's very light actually, but it's just gonna impact this game so much more because of how strong these winds are. We've already seen it where St. Clair tries to clear the ball out of the zone and it just does not go that far in the air. It's you kind of have to look at it as it's gonna be like line drive kicks or on the ground. Nothing in the air is going to go far. I believe it's some south winds hitting here. Great challenge and a good attempt here, but an even better defensive stop. St. Clair, it's been the story of their gameplay so far. Not much on attack, but a lot on defense, and they've held strong the whole way through. Closing in here on 5 minutes left. Still have a roughly about 6 to 7. And both of these teams, they don't want to give up an inch right now, but the ref will whistle it dead, and it's going to be a free kick towards the side of the Seneca Sting. Conditions getting worse as my nifty little setup finally breaks here. So much pressure here for the side of Seneca. Really just have midfield just all the way pushed up. Very windy day. Closing in on 5 minutes left in this half, and it's kind of just been the Seneca Sting story where they've had the offense, they just haven't been able to get anything past this St. Clair side. It's been a battle, but it's been a good one. Not only are these two teams fighting it out against one another, they're fighting it out against the wind, against the rain. Someone's trying to go play George Brown on Friday. Work hard, play hard. That's how these two teams are working right now. Trying to plead the case. Was the side of St. Clair there just saying, it's all ball, I got all ball, but the ref sees something different. Great moves on the outside of the box, trying to get something going still, but the back line, big shot on the net, over! Just missing. Best shot on net so far tonight by the Sting, and it just goes a couple inches above the crossbar. A little less power, and we're looking at a completely different game here. We'll just take another look at it here as I fight off the umbrella that's trying to run away. We look at it, so much power on the shot, and the wind, you know, kind of helping with it, taking it off a little bit more. Third minute, closing in on halftime, and really just what a game it's been. Just a chess match almost. One team playing superb offense, but the other striking back with some amazing, phenomenal defense. Nobody giving up anything here. Pressure continuing to come here from Seneca. Third minute, excuse me, 44th, heading into the last minute of play. Heavy contest. This might be a good chance here for St. Clair if they can get anybody outfield. They only have one. The reinforcements come in, so here we go. St. Clair trying to go for a last-ditch effort here in the first half. Try to take an advantage. They've been playing in their back half almost all half long. Now just working their way upfield. Heavy pressure, and it goes out of bounds, and it will be a goalie kick. And I believe the signal was 2 minutes of stoppage time added on as we had the final 10 seconds here of regulation. Nice ball up the left side, trying to go on a run here, but defense is the name of the game for St. Clair. That's their playbook, and that's what they'll stick to. They had a good opportunity to try to get something on offense, but unable to get anything past midfield, really. Curling out of play into the sidelines here. Backside onto the net, and a save made. Quick throw out. We're in the stoppage time now, so St. Clair will try to make their way up the field quickly to get something before the whistle is blown. Onto the middle, but another defensive stop. Looking for anything here is St. Clair. Good attempt there by Seneca. They're going to try to get a last-ditch effort before the whistle's blown, but it gets just fended off once again by St. Clair. And there, oh, nope, it's going to be a free kick. My apologies, thought that was the ref blowing the whistle for the end of the half, but not quite there yet. Quick throw-in. Seneca trying to get something done here before the half is over. Up the right side. Not able to get anything going. It just appears, you know, St. Clair has just kind of parked the bus. Just something they've done majority of the first half. Just play that solid defense, you know. If a mistake is given and too many players run up, St. Clair will just jump on that attack, but for the most part, they've just been staying back, holding off strong. As we edge ever so closely to halftime, extra time dwindling down a little bit at a time. It might be the last play here, and most likely will be. Big kick downfield, and here it is, last chance effort in the first half. Kick back to mid. St. Clair, they're looking to get one more last push before time is whistled off. And there it is for the first half. Score 0-0. But really the story of the game is just how well Seneca has played on offense. And you got to give credit where credit is due. On defense, St. Clair has almost been impenetrable. That back line is not allowing anything to get through. We've been through 45. And the score still remains 0-0. We're going to take a quick 15-minute break, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Second half action still to come here at the Ontario Soccer Centre. And welcome back. We are getting set for half number 2 between the Seneca Sting and the St. Clair Saints. So far, really, the story of the game has just been the offensive outburst that the Sting have had. Really just spent majority of that half in the attacking zone. On the other side, St. Clair really just played a defensive-heavy game. Not many looks there on the offensive half, so looking to change that for them this half. And we're underway. St. Clair kicks it off. And trying to get some offense going, but no, gets shut down. Musa Nizam, the attacker here, trying to get something going for the side of St. Clair, but unable. Now Seneca gets their attempt to get something going in the second half. Started off on the right foot. Playing around the backfield so far. Attacking there on the left side. Cross in, but deflected out of bounds. Hyman Sultani on the outside there trying to get it going. So while we were in that intermission, the rain kind of ended up stopping. The wind, of course, did not. But that's okay. We carry on here. Cross inside. Gonna get cleared out, and just not enough height on that one. As St. Clair now trying to mount an attack. The first one we've really seen all game long, but once again just gets snuffed out, unable to get anything going. It's just been very difficult for St. Clair to get any offensive attempts going. Just down over there in the corner was a throw-in. Corner kick called. So once again, a good opportunity for Seneca to get something going here in the second half. They looked primed to do it in the first. Came out a little bit slow here in the second, but they're looking to get something going. And here we go. Excuse me, not a corner kick necessarily. It's going to be a free kick, but towards the corner, so for now we'll just call it a corner kick. It's all good. And here we go. Things getting exciting here. Kick is up. Look for a head. Gonna miss, but they're going to continue the pressure. St. Clair just once again just defending so well. Close, nothing's gonna come from that one. Trying to go far, unable to, cut off, and now here we go, off to the races go the Saints. Frustrations just coming out for the side of St. Clair. Really, no offense has been generated for them. It's been tough. It's been a little bit tough, a little bit rocky for them to get anything going. Maybe they'll be able to do it right here. Nice move to cut back. Cut inside, just too much power on that, and it's just the attacks really just aren't that coordinated. The frustrations amongst the teammates, it's been kind of clear to see there on the pitch. And again, the frustrations just keep on coming out here. Cross inside, not gonna amount to anything. Gets cleared out, but once again, the back line of Seneca is so pushed up that it's still just an offensive rush. Really just trying to get something to go. The defense is just standing on top of its head right now for St. Clair. And just so much speed up the right side. But Seneca just shuts it all down. Trying to go towards the middle. Nice play. Best chance of the game so far. Big save by the keeper. Clean opportunity, a good look. But the goaltender gets there in time, making the diving save. Kicked on down the field. Good attempt here, trying to go up. St. Clair, you know, they've gotten a couple rushes up the field, but nothing really concrete or solidified by the offensive half. Haven't gotten any plays going. It's really just been one pass and then just a ball just intercepted by a Seneca defender. It's been very, very tough for them to get anything going here in particular. I mentioned earlier, the winner of this game will go on to face George Brown Huskies in the semifinals on Friday. Humber advancing, as well as Fanshawe, so they will play each other on Friday. And the winner of this one will go on and play the Huskies, who patiently wait. They had a great game, winning in penalties, off some great goaltending in the penalty round. And keeping the pressure up. Here comes Seneca one more time. Staying on his feet, nice move. Cut inside. He's trying to trick out the defender, unable to. And once again, St. Clair's back line standing on its head. A nice little trick play there. St. Clair has something cooking up the left side, and a big tackle. Ref's gonna come in, and I believe a card might get issued here. Keep an eye open for it, but that was a heavy tackle in the corner. Yellow card is issued. And that was a huge collision down there. Player's still on the ground. Looks like he'll be okay. He's slowly getting up on his own weight. And he is up, so good sign to see right there. Substitutions coming in for the side of Seneca. Get some fresh legs right there out on the field. But maybe this is the wake-up call that St. Clair needed. A free kick in a very good spot. Get that ball into the box and try to find a head, a foot, a chest, whatever you need to get that ball into the back of the net. And here we go. Here comes the cross into the box. Headed in, and it's a goal. After being on the defensive all first half long, the St. Clair Saints have taken a 1-0 lead. Another look at it here. Headed inside. Needed to find something, and they did. What a play. And the St. Clair Saints have taken a 1-0 lead. Tried to see who it went off of. A little hard from our viewpoint over here, but I believe it was number 15, Fairs Akdar. I believe it came up on the rush. We'll get a solidified answer by the end of the game. Another one on target, but just going wide. And the frustrations on the side of Seneca now coming out. They've had a lot of offensive opportunities, and they haven't been able to capture. But St. Clair, on a free kick on the baseline of Seneca's net, they get it into the box, they get the header they needed, and they take the 1-0 advantage as the rain starts to fall once again, the wind picking up. My umbrella is coming back out. Another play going up the left side. This is how they got their first attempt. Once again into the corner here. A heavy challenge. You can hear the players just yelling. Looks like it will be just kind of the narrative of this game has switched up a little bit. Before it was Seneca just really on the offensive, just kind of dictating the pace of the game. Now it's all St. Clair as they lead 1-0. And really just all they needed was one opportunity, and they capitalized on that. Ref just talking to the player right there. I believe I heard it's if he has a conversation like that with him again that he is out of the game. So tempers are on rise. A big strike, almost clipping that far post. And just, you know, the the feeling of this game has changed a little bit since that St. Clair goal. And now Seneca just kind of feeling like they need to press the offensive a little bit here. Kick downfield, not going to go anywhere. Trying to get to open space, unable to, but that's what it's just kind of been so far for Seneca. They haven't been able to get open space on the offensive side. Might be a good chance. Coming through the box. Cross in, header up, but no. Over the net, and another good opportunity missed by the Seneca Sting. St. Clair is just holding on strong right now. Tempers flaring here. Ref going to talk to the coach. Sparks are flying here at the Ontario Soccer Center. It's a free kick here for the side of Seneca. They try to get something going. Not able to find anything in the box. St. Clair is really just kind of pinching it down. That one comes in. It's going to be on the outside. But just headed away, and St. Clair just kicks it freely out of danger. And here we go. Pushing the pace again. Ball into the box, just so close. Mistouched. Defense holding strong, and that's just been the story of the game. Ball going up the left side here. just the defensive strategy just really has not changed here for the side of St. Clair. Really just kind of camping everybody in the box, and you just see it. All you see is green. I believe it'll go to be a goal kick here. It will indeed. And if you're just joining in, St. Clair Saints have taken a 1-0 lead off of a foul that was called at the baseline, and then a free kick crossed in and headed into the net. And Seneca, they've had so many opportunities, just haven't been able to capitalize on really any of them. Great defensive challenge there again. You can just kind of see through the middle of the field, there's so many green jerseys. They just do not give you any room to operate. I believe they have 8 players just kind of in and around that middle front of the net. Another good opportunity. Just snuffed out once again, but now this is it. They're trying to get their offense going here. They've had some good looks, but Seneca able to control it down, calm everything down. Trying to get up the middle, but the defense is just there in layers. You get by one, there's 2 more levels. Kicked away and out of bounds. Corner kick here for St. Clair, and this is where they were able to capitalize and get the goal, the one and only goal of the game, on a play similar to this. Everybody set up, everybody in the box. In the corner, they are ready. Kick comes in. And a close opportunity, but just missing. And you can see all the St. Clair players all simultaneously just grabbing their heads, throwing their hands in the air. They all knew they were so close from going up by 2. But Seneca staying alive, keeping this close, keeping this a good game. The Sting look to try to get something done here. And it just seems since that goal was scored, the offense for St. Clair has just come alive. Something we didn't see whatsoever in the first half. But here in the second, it's a different story. The offense is out. The offense is attacking. They're trying to slow down the pace. Substitution coming in. Having fun up here in the broadcast booth of HSN. My name is Zach Benoit. Hope you're enjoying this game. It's been a good one so far. Treated to a really good defensive showing and a really strong offensive showing. It's just kind of been a chess match all the way through, but finally, Seneca moved the wrong chess piece, and St. Clair said checkmate, scoring the one and only goal here. hear the ref there just saying, make sure he's okay, make sure he's okay. But Seneca just wants to push the offense. They want to try to capitalize and tie this game up. They have done so well just getting chances and creating good offense, but they just haven't found an answer yet for St. Clair in the defense. They have 8 players just kind of in and around that middle area, and they haven't been able to get anything through. You beat one player, and there's 2 more levels just kind of just behind him. And another good block. So trying to create a play right here, deflected off, and out of trouble. St. Clair trying to hold on tight here for defense. Seneca trying to get something crossed into the box. Not going to go. Cleared on out. Right back to the corner. Looks like the ref is going to signal it's going to be a corner kick. Or no, it's going to, excuse me, it's going to be a free kick in the box for St. Clair. Seneca trying to get something going, trying to generate some offense. Just past the we're just inside, excuse me, the 72nd minute of this game. St. Clair has taken a 1-0 lead off of a cross and a header. Haven't really been able to get anything going, and there it is, another one. Foul called, yellow card is going to be issued. So it's looking like the second yellow card of the game. Free kick and a really good opportunity, a really good spot here for Seneca. Kick comes in, on net! Collision on goal! And it's a signal to goal. I believe it might have been. No, it wasn't. No goal. It was a collision. Looking here one more time on the replay. It was a collision on the goal line. The goalie did, in fact, though, keep it out. A better angle of it right here. We're getting that VAR look. He got pushed into the net, but still did a good job keeping it out, even though the ball did cross. So, no goal. Still a 1-0 lead for St. Clair, but a very good opportunity once again for the side of the Sting. Tempers flying. Seneca wants to get this done. It seemed at the start of this half that St. Clair was just kind of getting frustrated with how things were going, but the tables have turned. Seneca getting a little bit frustrated on how things are rolling out here. Some of the calls not going their way, not feeling like they're getting equal calls, but it's okay. Happens in all sports. And they continue to fight on that right side. It's been so hard to break this back line of St. Clair. They've done a phenomenal job all game long. It's been their game plan. They stuck to it even when things were starting to get a little bit rocky and the offense was just not showing up. They stuck to that defensive approach, and it is paying off right now. Up 1-0 as we start heading towards the closing minutes of this game. Still have roughly 16 minutes left in this half in this game. St. Clair holding on to that 1-0 lead, and you know their strategy isn't changing. That Uber defense is going to hold strong, and everybody from the Sting are just going to try to push up and try to get that offense going. They've had really good looks, but nothing has been able to find the back of the net. And once again, just another good defensive stop. Seneca just pushing up the offense. Another good opportunity, but stopped again from the defense of St. Clair. It was a collision there just outside the box. You can see Seneca just not agreeing with that call. They thought the foul was for them, especially in that box. Could have led to a good scoring chance, but no. Tables turn, and it's St. Clair. Try to go for that run, but from goalie to goalie is how we roll here. Now building the attack is Seneca. Try to get something going, anything. They've gotten their looks. They just haven't been able to capitalize and finish anything. Clean challenge. You can hear the frustrations just kind of flaring over for Seneca. Players just arguing with one another. We kind of saw it earlier on the other side with St. Clair, and somehow they switched it, and that is it. That's called a penalty. Penalty shot will be awarded, and could be another table-turning moment here in this game. We saw it in the last game between George Brown and Conestoga. A penalty in the box was the big turning moment, and it could be it here. And who will it be taking the kick for Seneca? It'll be number 10, Alex Lewis, the first-year player. He's going to try to tie this one up. And here we go. Alex Lewis is going to look to try and tie this one up for Seneca. Here's the kick. Goes in. We are tied 1-1. Headed into the 81st minute. It's a brand new game. The Seneca Sting finally have been able to get one past on the penalty kick. You see it right there on your screen. Number 10, Alex Lewis, able to get it through. And the atmosphere's changed. It's back to a tie game, 0-0. Forget that anybody has scored because it doesn't matter, all tied up. And to close off day number 1, we've been treated to 2 fantastic games. It's been a masterclass of defense by St. Clair, and the first mistake that they make, Seneca punishes them for it. And the offense finally comes through for the Sting. It's been a long 80 minutes. But now they have finally been able to crack open the safe. And here we go. 1-1, 81st minute. 9 more minutes to go in regulation. It's going to be a fun ending to this one, folks. So hold on to your popcorn, your sodas, whatever you're eating and watching this game with. It's going to be a great ending. And it just seems that goal right there has kind of just brought new life into the Sting. And something we did notice as well, the players arguing on the field. They argued, and then the goal happened. The opportunity happened. That happened as well for the side of St. Clair. Players were getting frustrated with one another. And then a couple minutes later, a goal happened. So, working through their issues. Corner kick. So, another good opportunity to score here for the Sting, who have really just been on offense all game long, not giving up anything. It's going to be a short one to the man that tied it, Alex Lewis. Cross in, gets hit out. The strike going wide. Play on the side, and they maintain control in the offensive zone. So St. Clair is going to be retreated once again back on the defense, while Seneca is going to push the attack. Cleared on out and right back in. Kicked out of play. Seneca will throw it back in. Air, the wind's starting to take into a factor. Players getting cramped up a little bit easier. Every time you get hit on a play or get bounced around, it hurts a little bit more. Tempers flaring, both teams kind of going after one another here. And this is what the playoff soccer atmosphere is all about. Everybody leaving it all on the line. All these players know what it means to go home tonight with a victory. Joshua Alegria will be the one taking the kick, number 7. And here we go. Kick on, hits off the wall, gets his own rebound. Back into the box. Shot on net, it goes in! And just like that, the Seneca Sting have strike back and 2 goals scored. The Sting are up. Another look at it. Tempers flaring. As we try to get it, we were trying to put up the replay here. So the one that scored, I believe it was Matthew Smith, number 16. Or excuse me, not Matthew Smith. You see him go on the ground. And he gets pushed down. We see behind the play, kind of shoves him down. Excuse me, the goal there, it was by number 6. Atif Ali was the one that got the goal. Trying to get a clarification there on that last goal. Tempers flaring here. These teams know how big this game is. It's been scrappy all game long, but finally, Tempers continue to flare, but at the end of it, Seneca Sting been a rocky one. You can see St. Clair not happy one bit. 2 red cards, 2 players sent off. But the emotions are high here. So goal was scored around the 84th minute. Now, a little bit different, approaching the last minute. So my best guess for stoppage time would probably be around 3-4 minutes. But we continue on. We've been treated to a good game. Trying to the box, not going to go anywhere. Defense still holding strong. Call right there. Free kick towards the side of St. Clair. And the players still are just very, very frustrated. It's been a tough one to go by so far. kick into the box, headed away. Given that they're all Seneca, pushing for another attack. It's going to be a little bit hard here. The defense, 2 players are off. They are short by 2 guys on the field right now. And a yellow card issued. Tempers flaring. It's getting feisty here. It's not just cold with the weather, it's cold on the field as well. And I believe 5 minutes of stoppage time has been added. Kicked out of play. Like I said, 5 minutes stoppage time added on. This will be the last opportunity for St. Clair to try and tie this one up. They're down on the field, 2 men. All the fiascos, the fireworks that happened in the St. Clair trying to mount this comeback, trying to come back. It's been a little bit difficult considering everything that's gone on here. Players are all fired up. You know it means so much to them to try to come back in this game. Slowing down the pace. Seneca understands that they have control of this game right now. Trying to find something, unable to, is a Seneca. Still in stoppage time. Seneca up 2-1. This is game 4 on day number 1 of the OCAA playoffs for men's soccer, the championships. These players understand how important these wins are as they continue to try to move on in this tournament, or in this championships, I should say. Try to play it around. St. Clair really just kind of pushing it, trying to get something going. They have pressure in the box. The shot just a little bit too soft, and the goalie saves it. Seneca now trying to mount another attack here. Going up, another great defensive stop by St. Clair. Really just a couple of the breaks, but St. Clair has just had a masterful defensive game. But unfortunately for them, it does not bode well looking there down by 1. The offense firepower of Seneca has just proven a little bit too much for St. Clair to handle. And just getting a little bit spiced to end this game. And just like that, game over. The Seneca Sting taking a score of 2-1. And the game, a little bit of everything. And we thank you for tuning in to day number 1 of the OCAA Men's Soccer Championships. 4 games done. We'll continue coverage of this championships on Friday, so stay tuned. My name has been Zach Benoit, giving you the play-by-play for this match. Hope you have a good night.